The Wranglerstar family is a family of reading and lovers of books. We have piles of them all over the house. Recently we attended the homeschooling conference in Portland, Oregon, and we made the acquaintance of a man by the name of Mark Hamby. He runs a publishing company by the name of Lamplighter Collections, Lamplighter Collections. And what he does is he researches and finds old books that are out of print and is reintroducing them. He's republishing them in these beautifully bound, beautifully made copies. And what the books entail are the characteristics that we want to instill not only to ourselves but to our children. Perseverance, courage, hope, loyalty, humility. Those of us as parents know that the character traits that children form when they're young are the foundations which a life of faith is built upon. And to put books that portray these characteristics in front of them is absolutely essential. So what Mark is doing with Lamplighter is he has a book club where you can go and subscribe, and each month they'll send you a new copy. They have just about 200 or so different copies that are available right now from various ages, from very young children to books that are more geared for young adults or adults themselves. And I just think that this is a wonderful thing that he's doing, and I want to support him and get this information out in front of you. These books are beautifully bound. This particular one here is leather. They all show either on the front or on the spine the particular year that they were originally published. I think the catalog runs from the 1600s to the 1900s. They are gorgeously illustrated, very nice paper. And like this particular one here, the printer Odell's was the most influential book that Ronald Reagan read as a child. And there's a little intro from him in there, but very nicely done. And if you love reading and love books, this is a wonderful, wonderful thing to spend your money on. Cost-wise, we were at the fair, and these were selling for about $13 a piece. The bigger ones, the leather-bound books, were in the $25 range. And I know that sounds like a lot, but what we're going to do is we're going to subscribe to the monthly book club. We'll get one each month for $25 a month. They'll send it right to the house, and I don't think that that's an unfair price whatsoever for this beautiful collection. And what a way to build a nice library for yourself and for your children. What a nice gift as a grandparent to have this coming to your children every month. I remember reading an autobiography from C.S. Lewis, and he said one of the things that formed his character and made the biggest impression upon him was literature and books. And when he was a child, he used to spend all of his allowance and have books like this delivered directly to his house. And he said in his story that the thing he enjoyed most about his childhood was every month one of these special books coming in the mail wrapped in brown paper with string, and that really influenced him. And look how he turned out, one of the greatest minds in the last 100 years. So reading is fundamental. I know it's expensive, but any of you guys that have a television in the house and are paying for cable or satellite, don't give me any excuses. Get rid of that and take that money and spend it on something that's worthwhile, something that will enhance and help to build the character of not only yourself but your children. So good job to Mark Hamby on that. One side note, a story I want to share with you about the fair was we were at the booth here, the Lamplighter booth, and we had my wife and I had a limited budget on what we could spend on supplies for school supplies, and we were just drooling over the beautiful collection of these books. And a man approached us that was a subscriber, and I'll call him Mr. T because I don't have permission to use his name. And we were talking to him, and he was a fellow homesteader type and beekeeper, and so we enjoyed talking to him. We were about to leave and had decided we were just going to buy just 2 books, and he bought us an entire collection. And that was so gracious and thoughtful of him, and I want to thank you personally for that. We have enjoyed that, and you encouraged us and warmed our hearts, and the generosity was above and beyond, so thank you for that, T. All right, thanks. We'll see you on the next video.